Okay, I'm Steve Mace from Solwise, and what I'm going to do now is a video going through the ezMaster software package, managed Wi-Fi software package from EnGenius. If you've been paying attention to many of my neutral managed Wi-Fi videos up to now, I've been mentioning and dropping hints about the ezMaster server-based software add-on that you can use for Neutron, which expands the functionality, gives you capability to cope with multiple site installations, project installations, and control considerably higher number of access points and controllers distributed, I say, either on multiple sites or on the same site. So, the ezMaster has been around now for about a year, maybe a little bit longer, but about a year. I'm a big advocate of the ezMaster. Once you start to play with it, you realize that it's a very, very powerful and very, very easy to use software package. It's free. I know I keep on saying these sort of things, but it's free. You can just download it directly from the EnGenius website or the Solwise website, though I must admit the version on our website I've checked earlier on today is actually a little bit long in the tooth, so it's probably better to go to the EnGenius website. And it's a great software tool, doesn't need a very powerful computer to run it on, it's very quick and easy to install. However, the uptake on ezMaster has been disappointingly slow. I don't know why. I think people are perhaps a little bit feared that it's all complicated stuff and there's this thing called a server and all that sort of thing. But believe me, it's really easy to set up and get working. And that's the main purpose of this video, to just show how easy it is to download it, install it and get it up and running, and then go through the setup configuration screens, showing the sort of things that you can do. So basically there to try and quell people's worries about this piece of software. So the ezMaster is a software, what they call a virtual machine. Don't worry about that. Just say it's a piece of software that runs with another piece of software. And the other piece of software is a virtual machine player. Don't worry if it sounds confusing, okay? Just think, right, before I can install the ezMaster, I have to install this other piece of software first of all. So, if you go to the EnGenius site and actually download the ezMaster package, it comes with all the software tools that you need, all the instruction manuals that you'll need. It comes with the aforementioned virtual machine or VM player, and it comes with the ezMaster software to run on the VM player. But I'll just show you the go through the setup now, and what I'll do is, rather than downloading the full package, which takes absolutely hours, it's absolutely huge, I'll just go through the quick backdoor process of installing and setting this up. So remember I said first of all you need to have this thing called a VM player. Now the best one I found, the easiest, with the minimum of brain cells and thinking about required, is a package from Oracle. It's called the Oracle VM virtual machine, and I like it because it'll run on just about any old tatty computer you've got lying around. Doesn't have to be a super high power computer. It runs under Windows. I'm pretty sure you can get a copy of VM player that will run under Linux as well. Whether you get a Mac version, I don't know. But what I'll do now is just go through to Oracle's site and show you where you can actually get the software package from, download it, and then we'll go through the installation. Now, so this doesn't need a big flashy computer. This is just my old trusty Dell laptop here, which must be going on for about 6 years old. So any old tatty PC you've got, Windows PC you've got lying around. So what we'll do is we'll go to Oracle's website. So it's Oracle VM VirtualBox, and it's virtualbox.org is the website address. And here you can actually download the copy. So you just click on there and download it. I'm not going to download it right now for you. I've already pre-downloaded it. You all know how to download software. You click on download and it says where do I want to save it go. So take it as written that I've actually gone through the download process. And the other thing, so that's the VM player software that we need. And of course, we need the actual ezMaster software from the EnGenius website. Now, I happen to have, obviously, we're EnGenius people, so I just happen to have a link here for the EnGenius website. So if you go to engeniustech.com.sg, this is the parent company's Singapore website. I'm a strong advocate of going to the Singapore website rather than any other websites, like, for example, the Dutch website, the European website, or the American website. Go straight to the SG Singapore website, and you know you're always getting the bang up-to-date latest stuff. So if we go under software, we've got ezMaster. We go to ezMaster and wait for it to think. And you can click on download and download the package. So you download the package onto your computer. Yet again, I'm not going to sit around here downloading the software package. You all know how to click on download on your browser to download some software. So yet again, take it as written. I've downloaded the ezMaster software package, and I've downloaded the Oracle VM player package. So those two programs we're going to say are downloaded. And what I'll do is I'll go straight to my downloads screen. So let's go through the downloads. So if I go check my downloads history here, you can see there's the VirtualBox 5.2.6, which is this download. And obviously I can go through and install it now. Yet again, I'm not going to waste time just showing you this. All you do is click on next and just click on go, and it installs. So take it as written that I've clicked on next and I've actually gone through and installed the software on my computer. So the software is now installed on my computer. So I won't proceed with that installation. Okay, so on my computer now I have the VirtualBox installed, and I have my copy of the ezMaster package which I've downloaded. So let's remove that and we'll get rid of that. And on my screen now, here it is. Here's the Oracle VM VirtualBox. So I'm just going to double click on that. So this is what your VirtualBox program looks like after it's installed. Now, quick little word of advice. After it's installed, it actually says, do you want to go straight and run it now? I found that it's best at that stage to say, no, I don't want to run it now, and reboot your PC. I have had issues in the past going straight into running the VirtualBox straight from its installation without doing a reboot. So my advice is do a reboot. That seems to stop any errors, because sometimes it does come up saying, oh, this hasn't been installed, or the install's not correct, or that sort of thing. So after you've done the installation, reboot the PC, and then run the actual Oracle program. So this is what the VirtualBox looks like. Now what we have to do is we now have to install the ezMaster software. Okay, so to do that, I click on File, Import Appliance. Okay, appliance is the name given for the software package. Okay. I know you're all used to seeing the word app nowadays or something like that, but in the world of VirtualBox type programs, it's called an appliance. So click on there, I'm going to browse, and it just so happens I've already downloaded this, and I've already expanded the zip file on my computer. And this is what you see when you expand the zip file. You have various installer software packages. So this is if you wanted to manually install it. We have some updates, and we have the VM image. Now the VM image is the actual program. So the little buzzword called appliances, an appliance is a VM image. Don't worry if it's confusing to you. Just do what I say. Just go to VM image. There's find the ezMaster. It's called a .ova, which stands to virtual application or something like that. I don't know. Click on open. It's now saying, right, I found it, blah, blah, blah. Click on next. And don't worry about all this sort of thing. Just click on import. Just just go ahead. Don't have to start playing around with stuff. And what we'll do now is we'll go through the actual installation. So what it's doing now is installing the ezMaster appliance. We'll just sit here twiddling our thumbs while it does it. It's quite quick. Done. And if there it is, it's installed on the actual manager. And if I click on it with one click, we can actually look at the details. So this is telling us all the environmental details that this software is running under. Now the only thing that you need to check, I found, is the network option. Make sure that it is got the network adapter for your computer listed here. If it's not there, if you click on network, make sure it says enable. It should say a bridge adapter by default. And if you click on the downlink, there's all the various adapters on your computer. On this computer, there's my wireless adapter there. I'm just going to click on, by default, it came up with the right one in this instance, which was the PCI GBI family controller. Basically, it's my LAN port on my computer. So, didn't really require any settings at all. That is literally how it came after it was installed. And now what I'm going to do, if we've got that highlighted, we click on Start. That starts the ezMaster program running. Click on Start. My aim with this is to just show you that this is not rocket science. It really is easy. You just click on a few things. The defaults are excellent. That it just works out of the box. So what it's doing now is it's just run for the first time the ezMaster program. At the end of it, it says, right, you need to do a login. So by default, it's admin, password. So I can't spell password, which is particularly irritating because now it's going to complain. Right, we'll try again. Admin, password, enter. So this is the first time we run it. So there is a few things that we need to tell it. So the first time we run it, it wants to know what the time is. So it's come up and says, is this, I don't know, UTC +8 Taipei? No, it's not. So it says no to edit your time settings. No, enter. It's now come up with a list of various places in the world. So we're obviously in Europe, and I'm going to click on London. It says, right, it now says it's 1348. Press enter to continue. Enter. Right. Other thing it needs to know is you need to give this piece of software an address. So this is not the IP address of your computer. This is an IP address which the actual software, the ezMaster software, will use when it is communicating on your network. So you need to choose an IP address to give this piece of software, the ezMaster, which is free and available to be used on your network. Don't give it an address being used by something else. This has to be an address which is free and available. Now, my network is the 192.168.0.xxx subnet. So I'm going to give it an address which I happen to know is free on my network, which is 192.168.0.24c. Don't just blindly copy what I've just typed. As I say, find an address which is free and available on your network, which you can allocate to the ezMaster software. Don't just blindly copy 0.240. Pick an address suitable for your network. It's asking for a subnet mask. Well, the default subnet mask usually used, but not necessarily on everybody's network. But on my network, it's 255.255.255.0, and it wants the default gateway. Yet again, don't blindly copy this. Put in the correct address for your default gateway on your network. On mine, it's 192.168.0.1. It's asking for a DNS server address. Well, I'm going to be lazy and just put in the standard free DNS address, 88888, and I'm not going to bother with a second one. So that is now running. And if I now log in again, admin password, enter. So now we can actually see, you see the address where it says 0240 and the DNS address and the default gateway address is there. So that's first time settings. Once you put those in, you don't have to go to them ever again. As it says there in that red type, if you want to go through that process again, just enter first and it will actually allow, just go through those settings, those configuration commands again. But once you've done them, you shouldn't ever have to do them again. So now what we've got is the ezMaster is now installed. The ezMaster is now running. At the moment, the mouse is actually showing what's going on inside this box. Notice it won't go outside the box, so it can't see my computer as a... So as it says there, I've seen that bottom there, it says right control. What right control does, that's the right control button on your keyboard, normally to the right of your space bar. That just releases the mouse, so it's now free and usable on the rest of your screen. So what we can do now is we can go back to our browser. Now the ezMaster presents itself as a web server on your computer, okay, and it's on that address that we created when we installed the ezMaster, which is on my computer, it's 192.168.0.240. So I can't type 240. Enter. Bingo. If it was all going according to plan, that's what you should now see. So the ezMaster is now running on my computer. So we view the ezMaster through a web browser. So the ezMaster is actually running on my virtual machine program here. And here I can actually access now my ezMaster. And the default password is admin and password. So first time it says you need to actually register this ezMaster. So you click on OK, and all you need to do is put in details here for country. Obviously my advice is change your password. Don't leave it as the blank password because that's a bit daft. So change your password. I'm not going to worry for this. It's just an example. I'm going to select United Kingdom for the country. This list is a bit daft really, because it shows United Kingdom band B and band C. That's going back to the 5 gig bands used when the access points are actually set up. So this table really is a little bit daft because this is selecting the country where you install the software. Anyway, just click on United Kingdom band B. You'll need an email address for the administrator. Just put my email address here in, solwise.co.uk. Company name, Solwise again. I'm not going to worry about that. Phone number and server name. Okay, I'm just being unique and call it Solwise again. Obviously, you should put information here pertinent to your own circumstances and your own company details. Click on Apply. Update successful. Click on OK. Now we can click on Home. So, that's it. That is all you need to do. I mean, I don't know how long we've actually been recording that video, but that was less than 10 minutes. So what we've done now is we've downloaded, just to recap, I've downloaded the Oracle VM VirtualBox from Oracle's website. I've downloaded the ezMaster package from the EnGenius Singapore website and unpacked it because it's a huge great big zip file. I've installed the VirtualBox, the Oracle VirtualBox. I've added the ezMaster appliance. I've check that the network settings are correct for the ezMaster software running on this computer. And then what we've done is we've run the ezMaster and then put in the first time settings required, i.e. the time zone IP address. Then gone into the browser, typed the IP address into my browser, and bingo, there it is running. Let's just, I've come out of this now. Let me just, I'm going to log out of this now. So I've logged out now. So to recap, let's get out of this now. So in order to shut down your ezMaster, if you just click on the cross, it'll say, do you want to power off this machine? So you can power off this machine or send the shutdown signal. Power off the machine is a bit like doing a closing lid of your laptop without actually closing the software down. I'm a big fan for actually closing it down properly, so I do the send the shutdown signal. That actually will now, as you can see, it's now closing down my ezMaster. ezMaster is closed. I can now close my Oracle box. My computer's back the way it was. If we want to run the ezMaster again, we run the Oracle VM box. If it's installed now, we don't need to reinstall it. We just select it, we click on Start. We wait for the ezMaster to install and load again. So there it is running. We don't have to log in again. You can log in again if you want to in ezMaster, but you don't have to. We now go to our browser, and just to prove it's there, I'm going to go back to the old BBC weather website, and I'm now going to type in 192.168.0.240. Remember, that's the address that I set up for the ezMaster on my computer here. You would obviously put in the address that you set up there. 0240. Here we are. In my case, I've left everything default, which is admin password. And we're back in again. So, hope that was that quelled some of your worries that people have got about installing and running the ezMaster. Honestly, you can see that was super quick, that was super easy, it was painless. There was nothing confusing there, no horrible things that we have to input. It was all quite simple, quite logical. So now I've got the ezMaster installed. What I can do now is go through another video now. I'm going to split this down into a number of different videos, so I'll end this video now. So that's gone through the installation process and logging into the ezMaster in the first place. So we'll end this video now, and on the next video I'll go through a process of actually using the ezMaster to manage and control your Wi-Fi network.